Hello. Hello. Oh. No, no, don't test it. Don't test the audio. There you go. There you go. Ew. Okay. That was not my headset. That was actually the computer forgetting where the microphone was. Thank you, Peter. Thank you. Thank you. 1 second exactly. Thank you. Appreciate it. I would have been like that for ages. Hello. Thank you. Oh, I can hear me now. There we go. Thank you, man. Oh my Peter, how you doing? You must be getting. What I was saying was you must be getting excited, um, because you got the Backrooms movie coming up on Saturday. That's cool. And then I saw you put the mute emoji, and I'm like, what does that have to do with the movie? And then I'm like, oh, I can't. You can't hear me. You can't hear me. I really, Peter, how was your day today? I had a good day. I got pizza with a buddy. I had 2 drinks. It was Snapple and Mountain Dew. And I really have this huge freaking urge. I know what my next big project is, and I'm so excited to tackle it. And I really want to sink my teeth into it. But I have to finish 2 other projects, times like chronologically, time sensitive wise. A bigger project, which can I hope to wrap up tonight, and a smaller project, which I hope to wrap up this week or next week. That one only requires, I think each one only requires 1 more session, which is good. Yeah, and then next week I can work on this, and I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I'm so pumped. I can't wait. Um, I'm so excited. I'm going to try to, because my brother doesn't live upstairs in the loft anymore. And there's all that space. It's the biggest room in the house. And I'm going to see if I can try to make a bigger green screen studio out of that. Like an actual, like, proper one rather than just the screen that I currently have. Because I don't have enough room. I got to push some things to the side. The biggest challenge is that there's a lot of exercise equipment in there. So I have to figure out something crafty for all of that. Um, yeah. I might need to buy some lights. I have lights, but I don't think I have enough. I don't think I have enough. So I'm gonna have to look into that. Um, yeah. Oh man, I'm excited though. I'm very excited. Dude, I am the excited. I am the excited. That'd be cool. Do I have anything else going on? I have half a pizza left in the fridge. I can have that later. Uh, thinking. I have a busy week coming up ahead. No stream on Sunday because no mail on Sundays. No stream on Sunday because um jeez, where did all those chat messages come from? That took a while to show up. Did that all just happen all at once? I look away for a second, like a couple seconds, and now all of this is here. Oh, jeez. Wait, we have Joshua's here. What's up, Joshua? How you doing today? We're gonna catch up here, and then we'll do Myst. Um, I had what the heck was I talking about? Oh no, no. What was I talking about? Sunday. No stream on Sunday. There we go. Because no post on Sunday. No stream on Sunday. Because I have another team dinner. We're gonna go to the 99. That'll be cool. So that'll happen. No stream on Sunday. So what I think is gonna happen. Oh shoot! What is the best way? I think it's gonna. I think it might be. It might be Deltarune tomorrow or Deltarune the next day. It'll be Zenless on whichever the other day is. And the big update for Zenless is that we are no longer going to do events because I can't keep up with them. There's like 6 active events right now. And after I opened I haven't been able to do the events because we were stream gating them, right? We save them for stream. But now that's not the case. I kind of spent a lot of time early this week catching up on the events, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Lots of different kinds of events. So what we'll do is we'll have one more stream that will focus on events because for two reasons. A, I think 4 of them could use a recap. 2 of them are really small. Don't like they're tiny. They're not really events, really. But like there are 4 events, so we can do a recap for each one. What I liked, what I didn't like. And then B, of those 4 events, one of them was so like stupidly big that like y'all have to see this. It's basically a whole other game in itself. And it was like, dang, dang, I was not expecting that much like breadth. But yeah, you guys gotta see it. And it's an enormous map as well. Very cool. And then I think, yeah, the plan then is that we will finish up Soldier 11's like tape story, and then we'll talk to them at the Scout Outpost. These will all be on stream, and then we just continue the main story. We're also not going to do side quests. I'll do side quests on my own. I might do trust events on my own too. So we'll just focus on the new content that is main driven. Yeah, I think that'll be good, and then maybe we'll finally have some Zen. How about that? I think we'll have some Zen there. Sharaday! Sharaday! Sharaday cage! The Sharaday cage. The cage where you share lightning with people. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go see it with a friend. Excited. What are you gonna get? Do you typically get popcorn, or do you get candy, or do you not come in with food? It was a good day. Not much going on. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. It's a good day here. Gonna head to pizza with a friend. Sometimes it's good to not have anything going on. Well, okay, go make do with a bunch of exercise equipment with their music videos. That's so funny. It's gonna be, I think that the technique that I'm going to be doing is a technique that I want to explore in some music videos, actually. Yes, I do think so. But these aren't music videos, unfortunately. But I'm excited at the possibility. I'm excited. Which half of the pizza is it? It's the second half. I haven't had the first one half yet. Well, because the first half was too caloric. Yeah. So I skipped it and went to the second half, which I guess it was just as caloric. That's okay. I when I eat a pizza, I start with the very top central slice and I work my way around counterclockwise. Yep. I go counterclockwise and I eat the cheese off first and then I eat the rest of it. One slice at a time. And I remember eating with somebody. I don't think that they understood what I meant when I asked them, "Are you getting anything?" Um, at the counter because I got my pizza, and then I went to go grab the top slice, but so did he, and I'm like, oh, and then I didn't like, and then he kind of grabbed it and then went on, and I was just like, oh, I thought this was a pizza for me, and when I asked you if you wanted anything, you didn't get anything, and so I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'm paying for a pizza now, and we're splitting it. I was like, oh man, I didn't know. But of course, they would, go for the bottom slice or a slice on their side. It's weird for me to grab a slice on their side. But I didn't think it was a pizza that we were splitting. I thought it was my pizza. So I just like, I felt awkward after. It's like, oh man, okay. I don't know how to make it, I don't know how to make it more clear. Oh, what a miscommunication. I thought it was funny after. I got acupuncture treatment for my blood pressure. Whoa. Where did the needles go? Or like the pins or whatever? Did they go on the back? Because when I think acupuncture, I think on the back, but I think they can happen anywhere on the body, right? And that helps out blood pressure, huh? I didn't really know why people got acupuncture. I haven't been to the theater in so long, so I don't know if I will. You're not gonna at least get like a thing of popcorn. What? It's been a while since I've been at the theater too. I mean, before the second Mario movie, I did go and see the first Mario movie and Dungeons and Dragons on the same day. But before that, I think there was a gap of like I saw Detective Pikachu in Japan. That was 2019. An English showing. Oh no 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 no! What was it? It might have been Japanese with English subs. I don't remember. Or it might have been English. But they were playing it at a theater in Aichi Prefecture, and we went to go see it. It was me. I think it was me, Olivia, and Harley. It might have been some others. I don't know. Um, that would have been like 2019, I think, right? So that's a gap. And then before then, I hadn't seen a movie in a long time either. It was like $40 for 2 tickets. Yeah. Yeah. How much was it? Hours? Hours? I think hours were 21.98. Yeah, 21.98. Yeah, I know, right? That sucks. And if that's the thing keeping like theaters in business, bruh. Oh my goodness. Yeah. But I think theaters make most of their bank on the food. If I had to guess, the food isn't popcorn one of the easiest foods to make, and it's like super marked up. But I'd do it anyway for the experience. The needles are in. Ow! Oh, my ear. All 42 of them. They are incredibly tiny. A month? What? Oh my goodness. Can are they now? Can you feel them now? Can you feel them now? Does it hurt? Is it numb? That is interesting, because I would have thought that an acupuncture treatment is like a massage. You get it done at a place, you're there for like a half hour, maybe an hour, and then you leave. But this is very different. This is very different. Do you have to be careful what side of the bed you sleep on? Like what on? Well, not side of the bed, but what side of yourself that you sleep on. That is interesting. Whoa, this is like a massage that you have to carry around with you for a month. Imagine somebody constantly massaging you for a month. I think my body would get numb after a while. I think my body of work would get numb. I do think so. I do think so. I read that some scientists figured out that acupuncture might be actually affecting something called the interstitium. No, interstitium. Stitium. Thank you. Interstitium. Okay, which is some thin layer of connective tissue, I think. Oh, like that's the scientific basis for its effects. Interesting. It's like stimulating it in some way. Stimulating it. They're glued in. Okay, so you don't have to worry. I'd worry about touching them or having something bump into them, sleeping on that side, right? But that's so interesting, dude. I just remembered I have to call my PCP, but I need a day off to do that. It's gonna have to be next week. Next week. Hey, Joshua, I wish you the best of luck with the acupuncture. That is fascinating. I never knew this about acupuncture. I didn't know that you could have needles in you for a month. That is actually kind of wild. Oh, I hope you get good results from that. That's good. That'll be cool. I'm curious. I mean, I'd be so ill if it makes me kind of squeamish thinking about it. A massage I could do. I could imagine getting a massage. I should probably do that. Get a massage at some point. Um, I had a coworker said that I might like getting a facial cleanse as well. You're getting a facial, um, and they'll do stuff to your face, and then they could even recommend products that you could use. I definitely would like them to look at my skin and like assess like what it needs. I wear a shiny shower cap over that ear. Good. Good idea, right? And now it'll be safe. It's a tiny shower cap. It was a small one just for the ear. That's actually kind of cute. That's cute. But you got to do what you got to do. You gotta do what you gotta. You gotta do what you gotta do. So I have two really big urges. One, I really want to start work on this new project. I have two other projects I'm gonna finish first, and then I'll get to it. I like to finish things. I'm gonna do those. That's one big urge. The second big urge is that I really want to buy Forza 6 and play it already. I do. I might even stream it. It would be fun. But like the beginning of this week, I spent screen. I spent all this time. Thank you, Peter. Thank you. I spent all this time the start of the week catching up with all the Zenless events because we had been stream gating it. That is not what the answer, Logan. Hang on. So now that I'm all caught up, it's much more manageable. It's much more manageable on my off time, which is great. And now I could do Forza 6. What am I looking for? There you go. I gotta make sure it's grabbing the correct one. There it is. There we go. I would really like to go in for exfoliation at least once. Yeah, the exfoliation of the skin. I think that would be nice too. Just feeling like fresh or free, you know? I think that'd be cool. I had a... No, that's disgusting. Well, I've already said it, I guess. It's disgusting, but I had the kind of massage once where they like rub you so hard that it like takes off like a lot of dead skin, basically. It's really nice. It feels really nice after. I guess that technically counts as exfoliation. I just think it's a little... It feels like a little... Yeah, it feels a little aggressive, I guess. It's not super disgusting. It's a thing that you can get. It is good. It's good. It feels really good after. Alright, so, guys, we are going to start here with these papers. We're going to go watch this projector thing. Peter, as per your suggestion, great suggestion. We'll start with this so we get to see all three cutscenes here and basically begin with context for what's going to happen. And then we roll into the next stage from there. Wins is here. What's up, Wins? Long time no see. How are you doing? It's been a while since I could join one of these. I know, right? How are you doing tonight? I went and got a pizza today. It was great. It was good. It's good to see my buddy Max. I have half a pizza waiting for me still in the fridge. That'll be cool. And I got a Snapple and a Mountain Dew. Very cool. I think the Mountain Dew with a raspberry flavor. Well, how are you doing today, Wins? What's happening? I think we're near the end of the game that we're playing here, Myst. So it's, I believe, at 3 cutscenes with these 3 pages. Oh, which I just realized. Pages again. That's fun. Gotta collect more pages, Crash. Crystals, Crash. And then we'll get into the game. Doing alright. Dying, oh my god, right? Dying in the heat, but good otherwise. Yeah, it was hot today, right? When I went to the zoo, I went to the Roger Williams Zoo in Rhode Island on Sunday, I want to say. It was Sunday, I think. Yeah, I went on Sunday, and it was, the UV index was 9. So, like, of course we were sunscreening it up. Oi, oi, oi. But you know what? At night, it can still get kind of cold. It's honestly like, man, it's like it's still trying to be winter so hard. And then in the daytime, it's trying to, like, front load that summer. Oh, my goodness. Well, Wins, I'm happy you can catch it, and I'm happy to hear you're doing well. Oh, and I'm so excited to see that the console game, the Console Girls series is going on again. I've been waiting for that to return. It's such a good series. I'm glad that you're picking it up again. Wins, would you like me to post the latest one up on the chat there. You let me know. Let me know if you want. And did you see the Backrooms movie? Because Peter's gonna see it on Saturday, and I already saw it. I like it. It's good. It's a very good. The cooler nights are good for me to sleep because I can't sleep when it's so humid. Fair. Yup. I sleep with a fan on because I get hot under the covers. I read somewhere that having a fan on you while you sleep is good for your blood circulation. I don't know how true that is, but it is kind of neat to think about. I need a more powerful fan. My fan over there I need to try to fix. I think it had gotten a lot of hair snagged in it, and now the oil, there's not enough oil on it or something. Hey, Jimmy! Hey, Jimmy, give me... Oh my god! Jimmy! I just got it. Give me a Myst game with extra pages. You got it. And hold the... You're gonna hold the ages? No ages? Hold the ages and hold the family drama. No family drama. Alright, I guess we can get behind that. No family drama. Hold the ages. It's just the pages. What, are you gonna eat the pages? Is this a page salad? Or is this just an escape from a book? Well, which is it? Hey, Tony, give me a Myst game with nothing. Nothing? Serves up a Slenderman game. That's not nothing. Unless then he hugs you, you turn into nothing. I don't know. God, I haven't thought about Slenderman in a hot second. And yes, please feel free to share. Alrighty. I haven't seen Backrooms yet, but I want to. Oh my god. I give it like an 8.2. I got like an 8.2 on this thing, I think. Yeah. I'm so curious. I can't say anything right now, but like... I can't say anything. I want to say it, but I can't say anything. No, you guys gotta watch it. You guys gotta watch it. It's so good. Are you gonna get popcorn? Peter says he's not gonna get popcorn. But I think, Peter, you should get at least popcorn. At least a small. At least a small. You gotta put on the pounds. It's got extra pages. Alright, well, I'm sold. You know I like extra cheese, extra sauce, extra pages. For the... There we go. Hold on. No. That's not right. Horn. Where's the horn? Megaphone? Megaphone. Hey! Great job again, Wins. That's so cool. Alright, I think we're gonna get started here. We have to put the pages into the thing. But we already did one. So we just get to watch this one. And then we will... and then we'll progress from there. So let's see.
Not so easy, is it, Atris?
No, it's not.
Running like a rat through a maze, looking for some sign that'll help you save your world. Is it over here? Is it over there? Is it someplace I can't find?
That does paint a desperate picture.
Cirrus and Achenar didn't care about saving Narayan. All that talk about fixing instabilities, rewriting the age so that we would be free to live our lives, that was just talk to hide the truth of why they had come. But we believed their lies, Atris. So we abandoned our traditions, forgetting that those traditions were keeping Narayan alive. And when the lattice tree started to die, I followed them here to tell them what they had done. And they laughed. They said they would never fix Narayan. They said that they had already taken everything it had worth saving. So, my dear old friend, Atris, I brought you to this place where your education begins. Find the remaining two symbols and then come see what your boys did to Narayan.
His performance is so good. I can see a tear in his eye, too. I'll try the second one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I see. That's so cool. Oh, I wish I could face the camera that way a little bit more. My bad. My bad. Oh, hang on.
This what you expected, Atris? When you followed me here hoping to reclaim relation? Is this classroom what you expected to find? I read your journal, you know. In Tamana. After I found your linking book abandoned outside this observatory, I read all about the Dunning. How you started their world again. Can you really do that, Atris? After everything that's happened to Narayan, could you start their world over again? I don't think so. I think there's too much blood on our hands, too many ghosts. Surely you can't change that with a pen stroke. One more symbol, Atris. Narayan is waiting.
I wonder if he can, though. He seems to be very capable with these things. And he's skeptical that he can't. Well, he wasn't able to save Riven. But Riven was written... Oh. I think Riven was written by his father, right?
You've done well, my sons. But there's still one task ahead of you. The linking book you see here connects to an age called Narayan. It's a very delicate age, where civilization has emerged in response to the world's imbalances. It's also the first inhabited age I'm sending you to alone. Don't be afraid. The knowledge you've acquired here will show you the way in. Use it and see all that Narayan has to offer.
Wow, the last message is just Atris. And then the brothers really effed up. Yeah, he did. That's interesting. If only this villain could actually talk to Atris, but he can't. We are not Atris. We are protagonist. We are just protagonist. I know about Backrooms lore from the Wikidot, okay, and YouTubers covering the creepypasta. That's why I want to see the movie, to see if it adds to the existing stuff, right? Yep. Let me know when you see it, because I'm curious. I want to talk. There's like something in the middle I want your opinion on, and something at the end. You too, Peter. There's something in the middle and something at the end I want your opinion on. Me looking a Minecraft villager dead in the eye after raiding his village. Wait. A villager looking you dead in the eye, asking for an emerald and a fish, and in exchange he'll give you back a fish. That this is a trade. This is a good trade. Of course it is. I mean, this is how the world. This is just basic economics at this point. Part of me wishes we still lived in a time where hobbies were niche, and the average person had never read a comic book. Yeah. Although I do like that anime is getting more widespread adoption. Like, I have some coworkers that watch that. But like, when growing up, if you watched anime, you were considered like a dweeb, you know, which was stupid, of course. A lot that aspect is good to have changed. But like, especially like in the 2000s when the internet was still budding, though all those smaller internet spaces, that was cool. That was so cool. Yeah. I remember watching, like, some of my favorite animations to watch were Legendary Frog, like the Final Fantasy animations, the Ark and Kerrigan, and then, of course, Homestar Runner. That's not Legendary Frog. The brothers, was it the brothers Chap or the brothers Grimm? I think it's the brothers Chap, right? But yeah, Homestar Runner. Some games on Newgrounds. I didn't spend a lot of time on Newgrounds. There were some fun videos on there too. Um, oh yeah, the early internet was so much cozier. All the like early YouTube videos, their style, bruh. You remember Legendary Frog? Let's go, dude. Brothers Chaps, that's the one. Oh my god. Yeah, those flash animations were my childhood. I loved Ark and Kerrigan. Loved Ark and Kerrigan. I can't find anybody who's seen the Ark and Kerrigan. Oh my god. Well, you just gotta find a hobby that is impervious to mass appeal. Sure, that can't be the hardest thing. No, it can't be. There are still a lot of niche hobbies. Maybe some of the hobbies that we have now we wish were still niche, right? Something that is radioactive to money. There you go, or to normies. Yeah, oh yeah. Sorry to throw the flugelhorn under the bus, but the flugelhorn. I mean, I'm sure that's a kind of a niche hobby. I know it has its applications. It's not like every bloke down the street is playing the flugelhorn at home. Adrian's here! What's up, Adrian? How are you doing? What's the happening? Adrian, what were some of the old, like when you were growing up, what were the things that you would watch on like your first days on the internet? Because I'd watch no Legendary Frog animations and Homestar Runner. The only bit of Legendary Frog I remember is the one where she feeds, oh my god, Hamtaro to a piranha plant or something. Okay, I don't remember that a little bit, but I'm pretty sure I remember Hamtaro. That's funny. That's funny. Logan, do you think you're ready for Narayan? No, I don't. I feel like I need to sunbathe out on the rocks for a bit. No, you're right. I am ready. I am the ready. Seems like Foss is another safe stream approved. Good. However, this is early assumptions, but I highly doubt this game has really heavy topics. It's like a scary children's book. It looks like a scary children's book. That's why I picked that, like, when you asked what you should play next. That had a very interesting aesthetic, right? I was like, okay, yeah. I kind of want to see that one. The heads are freakishly big for those bodies. It's kind of unnerving. All right, here we go. We're gonna focus. We're gonna get into Narayan. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, right. If I click it, it's gonna play the whole thing, right? Oh, this is where the tree is, right? It's kind of dark-ish. It's gray. Oh, the motion blur is a little much here. Nature, love, void? Wait, what? Void, yeah. Energy, intelligence, entropy. Okay. Oh, these are symbols. We might need these. Force, transform, mutual, contradict, society, chaos. Change, machine, power, possibility, growth, civilization. Future, cycle, convey, encourage, spur, infinite. They feel like designs that are transforming kind of consecutively. Merge, dependence, wisdom, dynamic, motion, harmony. I'll try to keep some of this in mind. We may need some of these. Ooh, the lights are interesting. Oh! What the heck is this thing? Is this a stasis pod? Is that the water that the tree needs? We're in Narayan. I wonder what we're supposed to do here, though. We're going to encounter him. What? It almost sounds like somebody saying, "Help! Help!" Oh, they're connected. That is also connected to this giant thing. Oh, another one. What is that sound? What is that supposed to be? Of all the sound, this game is great at sound design, but I don't get what that is actually supposed to be. It's really hard to see. I have a feeling we're supposed to be able to break through this at some point. There's a lot of things underneath it. There's a lot of things everywhere. This is a trip hazard zone, dude. Big trip hazards here. See if there's anything clickable. There is not. Alright, going up here. Alright. The big ship over there. Some kind of big ship. This tree does not look healthy. Are we in a bubble? Is that the tree up there? Whoa! What in the hickles frick is this? Oh! Huh!
What?
Yeah.
You're not. Where is he? Look, I know he's here. I have his book. So where is he? He didn't come. I took relation from him, and he sends you instead.
Oh.
Idiot. You actually thought this would work. You thought that you could force him into coming here, fixing things? Why? Why would he rewrite Narayan? Because of your messages? Because of your paintings? Look at your world. Look at what's left of it. When are you gonna get it through your thick skull that you do not matter to him? Could be alive out there.
Fight or flight response.
We're stuck here, you know. The linking book back to Chananan is gone. Left behind when I linked out of Atris' study. And as for getting in to Narayan, look around you. This chamber is the only way in. And Atris installed some kind of shield, and I have never been able to get past it.
Oh.
Not once in all these years. So you're just as stuck here as I am.
Oh no.
At least until I open this book and I show Atris what it's like to watch your friends and relatives die. If you do find a way out of here, I suggest that you think very carefully about using it. Because the one thing I know about linking books, the doors they open don't close behind you.
That's true. Interesting. That was a nice performance. This guy's so good. He's probably the best actor so far in the Myst series. He's just so... He's so captivating. Ah! He's so good at what he does. The heck is this? Sorry, I know I'm focusing. When I get stuck, when I hit a snag, I'll catch up with the chat there. I'll try to keep the boat moving here. There's a puzzle he can't solve. I mean, you know, you hate to say it, but it's probably a skill issue. Oh, I thought I was under the impression it could go that way. So, it makes a sound. Okay, so we are stuck here, huh? Oh! The puzzle's in there, right? He locked me out? Ah, the dingus. Oh, he really... Wait to step out there. Oh, he cooked it again. Oh, I know. Well, you know, I got this thing turned on. So now... It's probably that, right? No, it's... Oh! Shoot, that scared the frick out of me. Oh my goodness. Is this the puzzle? Oh. Gotta connect them, but there's gotta be a specific way to connect them. The symbols. Ah, the symbols. Oh, no. Does that... Wait. Well, there's 12. Oh, there's 15. No. There's 30. Oh my god. There's 30. There's 30. Okay. Okay, there's 30. And these symbols. Oh, this is interesting. Now, which of these are going to end up being the correct answers? I wonder if I should write some of these, or draw them, or take screenshots. Maybe. Elmi, what's up? How you doing? What's happening? We are on a new... I can't say I'm stuck yet, but I'm on a new puzzle, and it's interesting. I don't know where it's going to go with this. How you doing? What's happening? Make a save soon, by the way. Okay. I'll do it now. Really make a save soon. Save game. Ah, we have it. Okay, good. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. How do I... Oh, there you go. Let me catch up for a bit here while we contemplate this. Bunch of Mario-related stuff. Oh, you've been doing a bunch of Mario-related stuff? Wait, or to related... Wait, what? To the game that you're playing? To Fossis? Of all the things, I love the one thing I would delete from the normie sphere would be Star Wars. Aw, but Chewbacca. Aw. I mean, I don't need Star Wars. I can live without it. I don't want to get rid of anything. Ah. Had to get rid of something. Final Destination. I don't see the appeal. I don't see the appeal. I don't. Star Wars is the biggest movie of its year. For each of the first 6 movies, it was never going to be or stay niche. Yeah, fair. Was it really the biggest at each time for all 6? Oh, that's crazy, dude. It seems like this game takes place in Germany, so some words have German translations, which is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. You know what, Adrian, with the art style that Foss has, I can kind of see it. I think I can kind of see it. So you've seen the shield before, incidentally. Have I? The shield he's talking about? That's not this thing, right? Which shield have I seen it? Which one? No, Logan. Oh! That points to... And there's one. Ooh. And it has 2 coils. Oh, that's interesting. Ice. Okay, that is very... I wonder if this convolution, these convoluted pipes, have anything to do with that. Oh my goodness. You got you a haircut? Hey! 2 shave and a haircut. Is that what I'm saying that way? 2 soups, 2 shave and a haircut. Shave and a haircut. I also got my bangs trimmed. My mama did that. My mama trimmed my bangs recently. There's 36 actually. Wait, 36 shields in Myst or 36 Star Wars movies? There's no way there's 36 Star Wars movies. What? I mean, I'm doing okay. Good. My next motion graphics will be based on your request, dude. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Illumin, best of luck with that. Also, the thing I want to send you, I'll have that ready either tonight or tomorrow. Yeah. I'm excited. It'll be cool. Oh my god. Alright, best of luck. Best of luck with the edit. I'm excited to see that too. Oh, Lottie. This will be cool. No, the internet question you asked. Oh, my bad. I see. You would get rid of a lot of... Why would you get rid of a lot of Mario stuff? What do you ever do to you? I'll be honest, I haven't gotten into the newer Mario games. Would it be the older ones? The newer ones? Spin-off stuff? Josh is saying he wishes Star Wars... Right, was still niche. Yeah. It got so big, you're right. It got so big. Yeah, it's not niche anymore, is it? Oh, I just noticed something. Hang on. I'll catch up a little bit here, and then I'll get back to solving the puzzle. But I think I'll be posting a new Wayne ML video first. It's been 2 weeks. Sure. I'll try to also practice a hybrid Premiere Pro plus After Effects workflow. I thought you were already doing that. Were you just, with the edits that you showed me, were you just in After Effects? I suppose you didn't need to be in Premiere Pro for that. Okay, right. It really can be just its own video editor too, huh? Dang. It was never niche, yeah. Even the first movie. If you're wondering where I get my icons and emojis, they're all... I've heard of Figma. I copy them as SVGs and I have an After Effects plugin where I can just paste them. Perfect. Oh, I've used Flavicon before. Do you know Flavicon? I think I've used Figma too. There's 36 symbols? Are you sure? My Bangbu processing power unit can only compute so much, but it looks like 30. Are there more? What was that? Oh, that's what I thought it was another one of those, like, plants that you can poke and it does stuff. I love Star Wars, particularly the expanded universe from before Disney bought it. I know, right? The Disney acquisition. I'm talking the books, the games, the comics, the radio dramas. Oh, radio dramas. That's cool. My brother really liked a Star Wars game for the Wii, Unleashed. He loved the Maelstrom effect. Yeah, Maelstrom's cool. I like it too. You blast everybody away. My work sequence would be Wayne ML video, our okay, the Q, right? Wayne ML video, our co-ed project. Your request. Heck yeah. All right, cool. All right, that sounds like a good order. Yeah, I want you to prioritize, your original work. Collab stuff can always wait. Don't worry about that. I use Flaticon. Oh, I don't know Flaticon. Is that? I think I've used a couple more too. I'll write down Flaticon because I don't think I've used that one. I've never thrown away anything. I was just saying the earliest YouTube videos I watched were Vines, funny animal compilations, and Mario. Mario Plus videos. I think Penguin Party has seen a couple of those too. Disney butchered the lore of the Mandalorians, made them a husk of what they were. I've heard bad things. Yeah, I've heard bad things about what they did. The new movie that came out is just mid. All right, so I am now going to try and figure this out. So I might kind of zone in. I might kind of lock in for a bit here. If I get really stuck, I'll come back here. But if I see somebody new into the chat, I'll welcome them in. But otherwise, I'm going to try to stay focused for a bit here and try to like explain what I'm thinking mentally. The thing that I noticed. Hang on, Kampai. Cheers, Kampai. The thing that I noticed over here. Oh, maybe it's a little more visible if we go back here. There's a thing coming up out of the ground, and I think it has to do with these things. We may even get a hint about that up here. I don't think there's any other place where we can go. It seems like we're kind of stuck here. Jeez, that is kind of scary looking out there. Is that the tree? This is probably the tree. As far as I know, there's nothing else. Oh, there's the shield thing. Maybe that puzzle opens this door. Or maybe that's just where he's locked up. I don't really see anything convincing out here. I figured solving the puzzle probably will get us to the next location, is my guess. Oh, I got an up-close personal look at this thing. Oh, it doesn't actually do anything. Just I'm trying to rule out any other interactables. Oh. There's a series of things here. I've noticed that. Oh, we gotta leave that on. I want to get over to that thing. It sounds really nice, very ambient. I can't interact with them, but I noticed there's 7 of these things. I don't know if that's going to matter at all. I don't know. Alright, we're going to come back in here now. And... That's a whole arc too. If I wanted to connect, like, does that count? I feel like it should. And I wonder if what we need to do is find the correct symbols to get us, yes, to get us over to where we need to go. There's various connecting points. Let me see here. Well, for example, we start in the bottom left corner. And we have a couple options. We could go from bottom left to top left, and then from bottom right to top right, and then from bottom left to top right. Or we could go from bottom left to top right, bottom left to top left. That's where it differs here, and then bottom right to top right. Either way, if you go this way or you go that, if you go this way or you go that way, no matter what, you will have to have at least one situation either way of bottom right to upper right, because bottom right to upper right here or bottom right to upper right here. Another thing I noticed is that either way you will have a situation where you have to go bottom left to top right, because if you go bottom left to top right, you go this route, but if you go this route, you go bottom left to top right. So what's the difference? Oh, if you bottom left to top left, you go this way. And then over here, look, bottom left to top left. There must be something to this. Let me write it down. So it does. I could put these three symbols anywhere and it will still work. Bottom. The three things that I need are bottom left to top right, bottom right. Excuse me. I'm sorry. That was a big one. To top right, and bottom left. Bottom left to top left. Yeah. Have it right under Flaticons. All right, bottom. So it's easy to remember right to right, left to left. The big one I got to remember is bottom left. Easy to remember to top right. All right. All right, so if we go over here, what symbols satisfy those conditions? I kind of like being over here and getting this angle of it. It looks like void kind of gets you there a little bit, but because I'm looking at bottom left to top left. Void kind of gets you there. I'm wondering, does the symbol have to start and end in those corners? Force. It's very strange. Well, force. Oh no, transform. Have I even, I don't think I've even tried recreating one of these yet. I'll tell you what. Let me take a picture. Cool. And let me grab another picture, maybe from over here. Oh no. Oh yeah, that's good. Grab another picture. All right. With my trusty Myst camera. Come in here and let's just see what happens if we try plotting any of these down. I'll start over here. All right. Alright, so I have my alt tabs working here. Nature! It's kind of a big guy over there. Up there in the upper left. That looks kind of hard to recreate. Oh! I can't. Wait a minute. I can. Oh, that's smart. Wow. Really? Yeah. There's 36 symbols. Do any of these pages work? No. I mean, maybe. You gotta admit. Oh, wait, they're combinations. That's nature on the top. What if these 3 pages are the answers to these 3 things? Oh. They have to be. At least a reference. These ones are both angled in a way. I think if I had to guess, I feel like this one is begging to be up here. So let's try that. Is this one just a circle? Hang on. Were any of these a circle? Just a straight up circle? No. What? There's the orange. I recognize the orange. I mean, still. Oh, it doesn't feel perfect. Wait, Logan. Wait, why did you put this over here? That doesn't work. There's the orange. Sure. I don't know. Is that middle symbol different than I think it is? Hang on. Oh, where did my images go? There they go. I'm looking at the little screenshots here. I see the orange. I don't see a circle with a loop with a kind of a curved line fading away from it. But I do see the orange change. Are these not oriented correctly? They definitely have something to do with this. I mean, the 3 pages, to me, have to be the answers to these 3 guys. Somehow. But it don't seem like they line up so well. Unless I, like, kind of put them out of order. Or I have to rotate them. But then what way, how do I know which way to rotate them? Oh, well, give this one a shot. See if I can recreate this entire shape on this one. Okay. Have to look very carefully here. I would say there's a curve. I see the outer curve. This is the orange right here. Ooh. Dude, that looks pretty good. Hold on. Where's that line in the middle? How do you make that? All right. What if they're not complete? Do they all connect together? If they do, I don't see how yet. This is interesting. What drives me nuts is that even I can't create it exactly, sure. Like, what about that little nib in the middle, right? I can't recreate it exactly. But then also, I feel like this needs to connect all the way up to there. I think so. Which might make more sense if I rotate this. But, rotating it is kind of weird. This design, in the orientation that it's in, will never work. If I wanted to connect one to the other, it would never work. Would never work. I don't know what I was thinking when I did this one. I don't know what I was thinking. They can't... That orientation doesn't really work either. Nor does that. None of them work. None of them work. If I had to try for a second and kind of go about this a little sideways, it might look kind of crooked. Oh my god. Ah! Alright. This is not... Oh god. And it's not going to be easy. I think that's correct. That connects. Oh god. uh oh, oh god, this is hard to look at. Is it? I think it's that. Oh, it looks like a little bit like a fidget spinner almost, without the triangle. Looks like a double. I think I did that right. Well, this connects them, but there's something about this doesn't feel right either. We've completely avoided this one. That was a hard one to like to adapt. Oh my god, what is this? What is this? What is this? Let's see if there's like any other illustrations that might hint at this. So much text. Oh my goodness. There's like 40 bazillion combinations. Man, no wonder Savidro couldn't brute force this, bruh. Bruh. There's so many. I can see it. There's so many. Maybe you are missing some information. Really? You are what you eat. That's why I'm eating Peter chips! Peter chips. That's good. That's good. This place gives nuclear power plant vibes. Ooh. Yeah, right? The furnace thing up there. I see it. It's like the nuclear reactor pool down there. Yeah. The Mandalorians were a reptilian species in the original lore and evolved on the same planet as early humans. When space travel was developed, they conquered the opposite sides of the galaxy. They're called the Tong. They named their new planet Mandalore after their first king, Mandalore the First, and renamed their species Mandos, meaning the children of Mandalore. I'm guessing Disney butchered this or didn't include it at all. Sounds like they probably did. YouTube word cap, so buns. I agree. It is buns. After Faust's Midnight Train. Nice! Oh, after those two, you're going to tackle some of the lesser known ones. Probably lower on the iceberg, right? Bevel's Painting. Devil's Painting is what that rhymes with. That's cool. Ooh, yes, best of luck with that. In Faust, you can collect matches and chocolate. That's so random. Alright, matches are for your brightness radius and chocolate enhances walking speed. That's so... Oh, because sugar. That's funny. Maybe there's similar features in other games. I'm getting a Hansel and Gretel vibe. I don't know if you are. Hansel and Gretel? A little bit. Gem. I see Gem. Hansel and Gretel vibes. Peter, you think I might possibly be missing some information? I don't have a clue, really, how these could connect. It kind of looks like some of these are unfinished and that they maybe connect. Elsewhere. It almost looks like that could connect with this. But if I do that, then they don't fit. There's another thing I have to consider, and that is the words. What's with the words? Why are the words here? Why are there words? And is there some kind of correlation? Is there some kind of correlation between all these symbols? They look cool. Contradict makes sense. Society and chaos. Look at the difference there. Infinite. That's interesting. This is the book that Atris gave us. I wonder if there's answers in here. What's that? Is that one of the worlds? One of the ages? He draws very elegantly. City. Because we haven't used this book at all yet. Oh, that's it? What else do you have? Yeah, we never did read this one, did we? No. And I feel like, because this is Atris's puzzle, there could be an answer in here. Whereas this is, like, the antagonist, the Savidro, right? This is Savidro's ramblings, and he can't figure it out. He would not have the answer. I'm guessing this is the puzzle, so this is the only other thing that we have to go off of, I think. Kampai, cheers, get some water in you. I think we have no choice but to read. Let's check it out. 9:35:25. I always feared this day would come. Am I off screen? Sort of. There. Perfect, yeah. I always feared this day would come. For years, Catherine and I have dreamed of restoring Dunny. We have dedicated our lives to the task, taking it upon ourselves to locate the citizens of Dunny and convince them to return to their ruined city and rebuild. Our dream has become the dream of so many now. And the progress we have made toward achieving it is something of which we all can stand proud. But I know now that it has been a mistake. The city of Dunny should not be restored. It should stand forever in ruins as both a symbol of our past mistakes and a memorial to all those who lost their lives when Dunny fell. Ooh, the devastating events of recent months. The war on tyranny and the death of Uta, in particular, have driven this truth home to me quite forcefully. If we rebuild the city walls today, are we not giving approval to the very illness that destroyed our civilization in the first place? Yeah, I guess move on, right? I want to know what happened to Dunny. Are we not setting ourselves up to repeat that pattern again in future generations? I have put much thought into this tonight and have found only one solution. If we, the men and women who survived the downfall of Dunny, are to thrive, then we must break the pattern of hatred which has destroyed so many lives. We must begin our civilization anew. There's the word civilization. I wonder if we need to count the words in order to show up. And we can only do that if I write us a new age, okay? I have spoken with Catherine about this, and she agrees. I only hope the others will see it as well. 9:35:26. Will these people never cease to amaze me? I thought they would object to my decision. After all, most of them went back to Dunny specifically to see the city rebuilt. But when I told them why we should not restore it, their response was immediate and unanimous. Always very convincing. Whereas yesterday they thought only of rebuilding, today they concentrate solely on salvage. They intend to take from their ruined city only that which is best and move on, as you should. Like in a fire, you take what's most important and leave. Everywhere I look, the enthusiasm for this new task is obvious. It heartens me even as I face my own monumental contribution. I have written many ages in my lifetime, from my first timid attempts under the tyrannical tutelage of my father to my most recent accomplishment, Averone. Oh, that's your newest one. Interesting. Yeah, never before has so much been riding on my skill. The age I am about to write must be all I ever imagined and more. How am I going to achieve it? I guess he has to do a lot of test runs, probably. Big yawn. 9361. Catherine laughed this morning when she saw me trudging out my old notebooks. I must have made quite the picture, sitting near the embers of a fire, surrounded near the embers. Oh, sorry, sitting near the embers of a fire, surrounded by countless commentaries and journals. Some of you're just mad scientists over here, Atris. A mad author. Some of them seemed more dust than paper, but the hours I spent sifting through them was worth it. Excuse me. Ideas for what this new age might be are tumbling around in my head. There are almost too many to catch hold of. Obviously, I must choose some starting point as my anchor. Writing ages is a science, a precisely structured equation of words. There you go. The Q is so hard to read in this. Every equation, needs as its foundation an underlying concept about which the age can develop. Good. In the past, I have written my books around whatever idea intrigued me most at the time. I wanted to discover how the age to which the book linked would manifest the results of that idea. I see. Interesting. Sometimes civilizations had arisen, sometimes they had not. But whether a society had come to exist on the age or not was often in response to whatever concept the book I had written embodied. Interesting. This kind of looks like Gen's prison a little bit. Yeah, this time. My search for a concept must be weighed very carefully. I already have the civilization I wish to see develop. I know our history as a people, and the paths we have followed to arrive here. Today, I must write a book which will link to an age that will allow us to continue on our way, growing even stronger as one people. What underlying concept must this new age reflect that will best allow our civilization to thrive? And not from the beginning, but from where you are now to continue on. I fear I must think on this some more. 9365. It has taken me some time, but I may have found my anchor. It came to me as I was considering what I know about the survivors of Dunny. We have seen so much tragedy in our lives, from the destruction of the city to the suffering and loss of loved ones due to plague and deprivation. Well, that's not good. Yeah, sorry, hang on. Okay. Yet even in the midst of these adversities, my kinsmen and I have found the strength to keep going. We have tapped into our individual strengths and transformed ourselves into something much stronger. It is a characteristic I have seen in several of my ages. Whenever I focused my writing on the inherent energy sources in a world, right, because you're all about trying, you need resources for a civilization. Long ago, grandmother taught me that no life, no possibility for life in an age exists without the presence of energy. So her grandma's writing ages too, huh? Cool. By tapping into its latent energy sources, an age moves out of stasis. It grows, transforms, and develops. Energy is the underlying fuel that powers all activity. Interesting. Energy. To put it more simply, energy powers future motion. That's in bold. How do you get bold with a quill? Do you just press down really hard? Energy powers future motion. Yet, as grandmother also liked to remind me, energy in an age takes on diverse forms. Each one has strengths and weaknesses of its own. How many forms will this new age contain? Yeah. Which type will be its dominant theme? Tomorrow, I will link back to Myst. And from there revisit several of my ages. Perhaps in my old worlds, I will discover new ideas. And that's where he gets trapped, I think. 9366. I had almost forgotten how painful it is to revisit Myst. Oh, I'm sorry. This is after it. In the 10 years since my sons, Cirrus and Akanar, left me trapped on Kavir Island and burned so many of my books, Catherine and I have rarely linked back. I told myself we were always too busy. First with writing ages like Averone, then with searching the ages of Dunny for survivors. Ages of Dunny. Multiple. I always said we would spend more time on Myst eventually. But the truth is, I have been avoiding the age. Seeing the island in its current condition ignites such anger and grief. I am immediately reminded of the betrayal of my sons, as well as the cruelty and greed with which they plundered my ages. My ages! Ad-libbing. I know I am partly responsible for these acts. I constantly wonder if there were something I could have done to reach out to the boys before. Enough! Oh, yep, you gotta stop your thoughts there. Nothing can change the tragedies of the past. Like my Dunny kinsman, I must salvage what is best and move on. Yes, you should. Good to loop back around to that. Perhaps in the process, I will find forgiveness and hope. 93-10-17. Once again, I am back on Myst Island. Well, that didn't last long. Having completed a lengthy sojourn through several of my ages. My ages! The trip itself was not as inspiring as I had hoped. The Selenitic age was especially disturbing. Ooh, but has it not always been so? I mean, I got that vibe too. But I like it there. The Selenitic age was the dark, foggy place, and I found it cozy. I could totally sleep there. I just walk around, The very first time I linked to the age, its uninhabited landscape was shaking with tremors. At the time, I thought it was because the energy in the age was unfocused, as if it were at war with itself. Stability finally came, but even after it did, I never truly felt comfortable there. I missed the more natural balance of ages like Channelwood. And look at this. We can think back to them and remember these things. Perhaps that is the lesson to take home with me. The Dunny, too, have faced much turmoil in their history. Their lives have been unsettled enough, and I'm supposing that they've run out of resources. How many more pages are there? Oh, we got some reading to do. Hang on. Perhaps, where am I? Perhaps I should be striving to offset the energy that already exists within our civilization. Offset the energy that already exists by providing it with a more stabilized environment in which to grow. Yeah. Can it be a temporary environment? An environment in which the natural equilibrium of the world series. I thought it said series. The natural equilibrium of the world serves as a counterpoint to the upheavals of civilization. What would you have to do to reach that, and to do so through by way of the environment? The more I consider it, the more I wonder if I should make nature the foundation of this new age, like Channelwood. Worlds like Channelwood attain equilibrium quite easily. They're not just levels, there's so much context and lore into it. It's cool. Primarily because of one reason: nature encourages mutual dependence. Another bolded quote. Nature encourages mutual dependence. Yeah. As one life withers and dies, it provides nourishment so that another might live. Plants become food for other animals, and the waste products of animals cannot what? And the waste products animals cannot absorb. Oh, and the waste products animals cannot absorb become nutrients to sustain other plants. I see. I can't read. So long as nothing intrudes to upset this balance, nature can maintain itself indefinitely. An interesting metaphor to set as an example for my people. My people. I agree. My ages. I think I will confer with Catherine on this subject. Her ages always exhibit symbiosis. More dramatically than mine. Perhaps she should help me write this new age. Let me see. Luma's here! Luma, how you doing? You're on the reading portion. We're looking for clues to solve a tricky puzzle. How you doing? What's happening? I haven't been in a stream for a bit, so I wanted to say hi. Hi! Howdy! I can't say that. Oh no, I might have missed you. I'll wave at you on the Discord later if you're not around anymore. Appreciate you being here and saying hi. That's okay. Yeah, we're glad to see you. You just gotta press Control B on your quill. That means there's a keyboard on a quill. Just have some like function buttons like your Wacom pen on your quill. Sorry, and you just do it around. Oh my god. A clue. We've only found 2. That rhymes. I think we've only found 2, right? Let's continue. Kampai, cheers. I gotta do this standing up. I can't read if I'm sitting down. Oh, good luck driving, Look. Good luck reading road signs. 931024. I am so tired. I can barely think right now. But I will force myself to stay focused, for I have not written anything in days. What's your problem, dude? Are you that worried? The moment I linked back to Dunny, I was besieged with requests for my assistance. Master Tamon wanted to consult over which stonecutters were worth salvaging. And did I think the rock in this new age would be difficult to sound? What does that mean? Oma and Isol needed my opinion about a new history they had uncovered. Should they hold off on starting its translation, or would paper supplies be scarce in the new age? Oh, the logistics. There were so many questions needing answers. I barely had time to see Catherine. Oh. Be difficult to sound. What does that mean? Like to cut? She, of course, laughed at my dilemmas, saying that I had no one to blame but myself. Oh. After all, I was the one who encouraged the Dunny to start over. This is, yeah, that's true, instead of rebuilding, right? Naturally, they would look to... Is there a time limit for him? Naturally, they would look to me to keep them moving in the right direction. Unless some other force stepped in to change that view. There's the word change, I think, was on there. Her words made me realize I'm hoping another quote shows up in bold, at least the third one. Her words made me realize a fundamental principle I had thus far been ignoring. Made me realize a fundamental principle. Yeah. All this time, I had been debating whether to make energy or nature the underlying framework for this age. But there is another equation to consider. An age based solely on the future motion of energy will face constant upheavals, most likely at the cost of tranquility. And an age based solely on the mutual dependence of nature can become so balanced over time, it may cease to tolerate change. Ooh. Yet to continue to grow as a people, Dunny civilization needs both occasional upheavals followed by periods of balanced stability. Just straight up real life. I have seen such situations occur naturally on several of my ages. Each time, am I still coming through? Let's see, just making sure. I'm still coming through. Civilization needs both occasional upheavals followed by period. I think you can still hear me. Okay. Oh my god, where did I go? Yet to continue with the people, yeah. I have seen such situations occur naturally on several of my ages. Each time, it was because I centered the writing around some dynamic force that I had decided to make prevalent in the age. I can see someone falling into this habit. Such forces allow the balance between forward motion and mutual dependence to fluctuate. I see. As one concept takes precedence, the other recedes until another force surfaces to change things. Sure. As Catherine's insight... There's another bolded quote! Yeah, as Catherine's insightful comment reminded me, dynamic forces spur change. The word change is on one of the tapestries. And spur is too, actually. Wait, each one is, each quote has had 4 words. There's 3 quotes, each one with 4 words. And there's 3 puzzles with 4 circles each. Interesting. I am too tired to think more on this tonight. Hopefully in the morning, my thoughts will coalesce. 93-10-25. Catherine surprised me today, apparently while I was off visiting my ages. My ages? She went to Myst by herself. She did not say so, but I could tell that her visit had been painful, sure. More... Oh, I wonder if the gravestone in Myst is his grandmother. He talked about her for a little bit. More than ever now, I am convinced we must find a place to begin again ourselves. Perhaps when I have written this new age for the Dunny, I will put some thought into where Catherine and I might live. Yeah. Oh, the age comes first, but for sure, yeah. 93-10-28. I cannot believe I did not see it before. All this time, I have been struggling to describe the perfect age for the Dunny. I have considered and then rejected several underlying concepts, which I felt might best set the course for their future. As if I alone should determine how Dunny civilization... No. Dunny civilization will grow. See me. In my own way... No, Siri, it's okay, it's okay. In my own way, I have become as egotistical as my father! No! No! In truth, I owe this realization to Catherine. Are you going to open up a poll to the people? Sensing my indecision about the new age, she led me on a walk around Dunny. Salvaging efforts were well underway, with teams of people scouring the ruined harbor district. As I watched my Dunny kinsmen deciding which parts of their culture to retain, I realized they do not need me to determine their future. They are quite capable of setting its course by themselves, regardless of what age I write. If you're going to have a civilization, there's going to be upheavals and there's going to be stabilities no matter what happens. This realization has opened my eyes to the best way of approaching my task. I no longer need to worry about which underlying concept, energy, nature, or dynamic forces I should make prevalent in the age. Rather, sorry, I got hairs falling off all over the place. Rather, I must strive to include them all. I must write a balance of systems into the descriptive book, enough so that the Dunny people will constantly be challenged to attain their ultimate potential. Nice! As Grandmama often pointed out to me when we spoke. This was the last page about ages back on Myst. There's one more. Balanced systems stimulate civilizations. Balanced systems stimulate civilizations. At last, I feel I am ready to begin writing this age. Indeed, I am eager to begin and have already come up with the perfect name. I know grandmother would have loved it. I hope we get to hear it. Of course, Catherine could tell the moment I turned to her that I had finally found my starting point. I babbled on excitedly for some time, like Jimmy Neutron, before I noticed the smile she was hiding. When I saw it enough to grow suspicious, she handed me one of my oldest stage books. My ages! She must have picked it up when she went back to Myst, seeing the name Janine. Oh, frick. What? I knew how to say this before, right? Janine. Emblazoned on the book cover. I could only shake my head. The one age I never got around to revisiting was the one that might have helped me the most. Oh, how foolish was I to have completely forgotten it. I think after I have finished this work, I should take one final trip, if only to help restore an old fool's memories. Isn't that the place where Savidro was trapped? Isn't it the place where he was trapped? I believe so, right? Peter! My ages! More ages, Crash. I need more ages, Atris. That was fun. That's the place with the big tusks. Oh my god. Oh, what a tragedy that he never got there in time. Wow. We need to do something here. Where are these bolded quotes at? I clearly missed them. I'm going to take screenshots of all of them. Why write things down when I have a Myst camera? I have a camera. I have a camera. They're hard to spot. Energy powers future motion. Is that the first quote? Kinda. I don't know if there is an order to them. But I want to grab the screenshots in order. I think that's the first one. Okay. Yeah, you can see the pages were going deeper into the book. That's cool. The side there. There's the next one on the bottom left. There's another one on the top left. And here's the last one. The last page. Oh. With the beautiful ambience back once again. So if I... Oh. Hang on, I'm exploring some Steam windows here. Okay. I got that all figured out. The first one, just to confirm, energy powers future motion. Energy, power, future, motion. I mean, the answers are definitely here. Now we need to know what to do with those. I feel like I don't even, I mean, I can try to look and just see, make sure. Nature encourages mutual dependence. Encourage? Nature encourages mutual dependence. Nature. There's mutual. That'll show up eventually. Nature encourages mutual. Yeah. Encourage dependence. They are all here, I bet. Dynamic forces spur change. 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 Spur. Dynamic. Forces. Dynamic. Oh, forces. Where's forces? Force. All right. And the last one is balanced systems stimulate civilizations. Balanced systems stimulate civilization. Civilization. Balanced. Wait, what? Balanced systems stimulate civilization. See civilization. Wait, civilization, yeah. Balanced systems. Balanced systems stimulate. Society. Balanced system. Earth. Wait a minute. Future cycle. Balanced systems stimulate. What? Merge. Dependence. We're missing some. Oh. We're missing some. We have civilization, but I did not see balance. I didn't see systems, and I didn't see stimulate. Unless you have to look for synonyms. This shape looks awfully similar to this, but just reversed. Wait a minute. It is. Is there another one like dependence? There is. Encourage! You know, Savidra looked a lot better dressed than he was in the holograms. Ah! I don't know. It was okay. I felt like in the holograms, it kind of leaves it up to interpretation. Or imagine, not interpretation, to imagination. Kind of leaves it up to imagination. This is kind of like Crony's love of masked characters. It kind of erases the face and she can put whatever she wants there. Oh yeah, that's funny. He's in a suit and tie under there. No, not really. Well, then I can read this. This is nature and courage. Which screenshot had nature in it? Hang on. Nature encourages mutual dependence. Nature encourages. Where's mutual? Mutual. Oh. That one's not on any of these. So we're going to have to figure out what these pages are saying. And also there are some symbols missing. Oh, this is what you meant, Peter, by 36. Is he... That kind of looks like the robe he was wearing. Did he tear those off? Oh. Is he wearing those? The devil is in the details. I will probably wrap it up in a bit, but I'm very curious. Nature encourages. This is nature encourages. I don't know where these go yet. I don't know where they go yet. Change. Let's find change. I'm going to find a quote for change. Dynamic forces spur change. There's change. Spur is here. Ooh, I'm looking at the pages. And I don't see spur. I see some other things. Dynamic forces spur change. Where's dynamic? I gotta write down which of these are on. Dynamic, where did you go? Dynamic. That one is close. Close, but not quite. And forces. Oh, that one's force. I see. That's what that is. It's a little nub of a line. This must have been a fun puzzle to come up with. So this is read backwards. Forces change. But it's dynamic forces spur change. You have to read it a certain way. Dynamic forces spur change. See the clockwise or counterclockwise? I think in this one, nature encourages mutual dependence. Nature encourages. What? But this is like crisscross. Crisscross! All crisscross! That's diagonal. It's read diagonally. Nature encourages. That's weird. Alright. What about the last quote? Oh. Well, the last one is we only have civilizations. That's the only one we have. There are some answers missing. So, we know most of the symbols. We actually have 13 of the 16 symbols, I think. But I don't know. So here's some mysteries. I don't know. Let's call these things pedestals. I don't know which pedestals they go into. Let's call this a plate. A pedestal with plates. Or circles. It's just circle. No, the circles. A plate and a circle. So I don't know which symbol. I don't know which symbol where. I don't know which pedestals the symbols go on to. I don't know which plates they go on to, and I don't know which circles they go into. Although I am formulating a bit of an idea. A pedestal with plates and the plates of circles. Thank you. Yes, exactly. Maybe I should write that down. Alright, yeah, I'll copy paste. Pedestal! Pedestal! No! Ah, no! I didn't mean to do that. God dang it. Add as moderator. I think you were standard moderator. I went to copy and I'll just write it out. Oh my god. Pedestal, plate, and circle. Yeah, that was weird. Sorry about that. You're back. You're back. There you go. I removed you as a moderator by accident. I was like, ah, frick. That freaked me out for a second. I was like, oh my god. Oh, I don't know what plates they go on, but, you know, if I take these off for a second. Kind of clear the boards here. This one freaks me out. This is weird. It's also kind of like we're missing a page, you know, in a way. It will go left to right. That could be bottom left or top right. Oh, given that this is as high up as it is, I think that's top. I think that that's like these two. This is these two. They're like unfinished drawings. Yeah, they're like unfinished drawings. I don't get how there's a little symbol up there, though. What's that all about? Can you just make sure real quick that the one over here has the correct... They all have the correct orientations? They do. It's the same kind of deal. Notice there's no power yet. And I don't know where civilization goes. This feels like the final puzzle in the game, but there might be more. Maybe when you put the final... Maybe you do have to sketch this out, honestly. Because when you put it all together, you have to figure out the reading order. But when you put it all together, they will naturally connect these. And that determines what plate they go in. But I need to know how the circles are read. Nature encourages. This is red. Wait a minute. It's read across, not neighboring. It's read across. Can I just take this one? I'm so curious, dude. Can I just take this one? Nature. Nature encourages mutual dependence. We know that this is nature encourages. Mutual dependence. Mutual. Dependence. Nature encourages mutual dependence. Let me switch to the correct screenshot with those. Hang on. Where would mutual go? Mutual. Oh, dependence. Hang on. Mutual. Do I have to look and see which ones would make sense? Dependence. Where did you go? Okay. Mutual. Okay, that's a small circle. There's only one nub there, not two. There's two over here. Oh, it could be there. Mutual. I'm gonna try this one. I've noticed there's multiple nubs there. Oh, they are here too. The resolution is just small when you zoom out. Okay. You gotta figure out... I mean, let's just try one. Yeah, that one couldn't be mutual. That's dependence. Like, I'm gonna have these symbols memorized after a while. Alright, and then here you go, nature on the left there. Oh. Savidro is not brute forcing his way out of this. You're right, Peter. I'm gonna head out. Good night, everyone. Have a good night, Joshua. Take it easy. Have sweet dreams tonight. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. We're making progress. We're figuring it. That one's a little tough. Encourage. Oh, I see. I think it's like that. I think it's like that, yeah. Yeah, I think that's right. It's a little hard to tell, but I think that's good. And then the last one is mutual. Oh. This does not connect. Now that I see it. Wait a minute, they're not connecting. Do you have to... I'm gonna swap them around. No, that doesn't work. I mean, I'll keep going with it anyway, but... This connects over to here now. But then the connection is lost. Oh, Logan! They are connected in the middle like that. Why? Might be the wrong symbol? Maybe. Mutual independence. Which one is the orange again? The orange is nature. No. No, it's not. It's change. Oh my god. Ah! Thank you, Peter. I'm literally doing that wrong. It's nature. Oh, you know why? I would get it's an orange. Of course I'm gonna call that nature. Bruh. I don't think change. Nature is the one. Oh, I have the wrong... Change... Uh-oh. Oh, my screenshots are gone. Alright, let me see here. Nature, change... No. So that's change. So what quote has change in it? Dynamic forces per change. Change on the left. thing on the right. What is that? Change. Dynamic. Forces per change. Dynamic. I'm looking at the screenshots. It's not spur. We have change. Change is on the left. It's force. Is it read clockwise from the top? Dynamic. Where's dynamic? Where's dynamic? Where is it in this stupid tapestry book we got here? I see it. Oh yeah, it swoops down low. I keep the left circle. I've been doing this wrong. And I see why. That was a stupid catch. Like a stupid, like, well, hiccup there. But, like, of course I would mistake orange for nature. It is nature. It is nature. But no, this is... Oh, did I not have to get rid of this one? Force. No. Okay. I didn't have to get rid of that one. That's force. Dynamic. It's a very... Dynamic is a very interesting looking one. Bros on that Tropicana mindset. Please, I want them to sponsor me. Imagine a Tropicana sponsorship. I'm perfect for them. Orange juice is yellow. My hair is yellow. Perfect. Match made in heaven. Oh, that'd be so cute. I'm crying. This way. That's a very pretty symbol. Very pretty symbol. There's a lot you can do with just like a bunch of circles like that. And then the last one is what's the last one? Was it spur? The last one is spur. Bruh. Oh, that's so cool. And I happened to pick the right point, too. Whoa. That's really cool. There's no way Servidro could have solved this because he needed the answer key. But he did not have the answer key. Oh my god, excuse me. If that's the answer to that one... Peter, what do you recommend? Should we hold off here? Or should we come back to it later? Because it's 12:34. I don't know. I don't know how long we'll be at it. This page is done. Throw the page out of the window. I don't need pages. Not like that. I don't need pages like this one. I think the idea is also that the first three ages embody those phases. Oh, and he didn't play through those ages the way they were meant to be. You mean Savidro, right? I think there is just enough left to save for another stream. Okay. Because it's cool that we solved one and we can try to figure out the next two and then the last one. I think so. My curiosity led me enough here. Yeah, they're lesson ages. And he did not learn his lesson. Ooh. Interesting. But we picked up on it. We picked up on it because we know how Hiatus works. We know how he works. Guys, what are you gonna do tonight? Congrats on figuring it out. Thank you. I wasn't sure if I was gonna figure it out tonight. Pound it. That's cool. I like this puzzle. I also am fascinated. If I go in, it's still connected. Yeah, it's going to be, right? I'm fascinated by the fact that 2 of these things are missing. That's interesting. Oh, boy! What are you going to do tonight, guys? I am going to take a shower probably right away. Take a shower, and then I will get to work on that video, finish the video tonight. That's important. I'm going to finish that video tonight. And I got a thing I got to write up. That'll be cool. That'll be cool too. Exciting. What? I think that's all. I wanted to try and do 3 work tokens tonight. I can't because I have work at 12. So I'll try what I can with the other 2. I'm gonna sleep. Ooh, you enjoy your sleep. Ooh, get pleasant dreams. Peter, thank you for your help tonight. What you want now? I always appreciate it. Excuse me. Tomorrow is either Zenless or Deltarune. I have not decided yet. We'll figure that out soon. I hope you guys have a good night. Take it easy. Sweet dreams. Treat yourselves out to something special tonight if you can. If you can't, don't worry. We can do it tomorrow. Oh, you can always do it tomorrow. Ain't that right? Oak Creek Blonde Root Beer. Yes, that's right. Oak Creek Blonde Root Beer. Woohoo! Go get you some. Right? Not sponsored, just a really good drink. And just like that, save, Logan, save, auto save. Good. Y'all have a good